Following our transition from chaos to order, development is our overriding importance. Hong Kong has considerable room for development. Foreigners who enter Hong Kong under talent attraction schemes buy residential property and become permanent residents will be able to apply for a refund of buyer's stamp duty and new residential stamp duty for their first property. The arrangement applies to any sale and purchase agreement entered from today and thereafter.
All right, let's bring in Andrew Leung in Hong Kong. He's an independent China analyst and a former senior official in the Hong Kong government. Andrew, good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, so this exodus, as it's been called, of talent from Hong Kong, you see it in Europe, especially in places like Switzerland. How can they stop that or lure people back when you could argue it's already happened?
Well, if there is any exodus, it's not really to Switzerland, it's to Singapore and other countries.
Yeah, but you do see it. You see finance people leaving.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and some professionals, and also financiers, some of them are leaving for Europe, and some of them leaving for Southeast Asia. But I think there's a combination of factors. Is the pandemic, and then the this zero dynamic. Zero COVID strategy, as well as the linkage with closing mainland. But on the other hand, this predates the onset of the pandemic because Hong Kong was locked down almost, especially including its law and order, with 2 years, almost 2 years of riots full of violence and petrol bombs. And threatening the law and order. And now, after the enactment of the national security law, everything's now should be back to normal. But then there is a perception that there is a less freedom than compared with before. But I think that most people who are the bankers, the financiers, the professionals are really looking at business opportunities. I mean, most of them are not political. But the Hong Kong has beset with a lot of inlet internal problems, the supply of housing, leading to a great deal of inequality, great deal of dissatisfaction amongst the have-nots. So after the visit of President Xi to Hong Kong on the 25th anniversary of Hong Kong's return to the motherland, it was stressed that really Hong Kong should improve its governance. And really seize upon Hong Kong's unique opportunities. That's the what John Lee's policy address is trying to do. Trying to streamline but all the Hong Kong government, holding officials to account, and then introducing a reward and punishment kind of strategy. Previously, if the being in the civil service is regarding as an iron rice bowl, but no longer under Mr. Lee's policy address, but also improving the Hong Kong's talent pool. In fact, there is a vigorous talent attraction strategy embedded in this policy address, including a lot of incentives, housing, permits, and also tailor-made schemes to attract businesses together with their personnel, training, and above all, there was improvement in the infrastructure in Hong Kong further by building new roads, high-speed rail, linking Hong Kong more to the dynamic Greater Bay Area in China. And then, of course, there's another dimension tying Hong Kong's development to the trajectory of the Chinese mainland. And in fact, it's an all-out campaign to attract talent, not only Hong Kong itself, but Hong Kong's overseas offices, which set up special task force. And under the financial secretary, there are special schemes targeting special different types of businesses, high tech, sort of high finance and energy, and it's very, very specific with tailor-made and one-stop shop kind of approach. And then in Hong Kong, trying to make the lives even environment better for the people, including a more equal society, embracing the disadvantaged and the minorities. So it is a very comprehensive
All right.
kind of policy address.
Yeah, they're definitely making an
Lasting
effort.
Yeah.
We run out of time,
Well,
but
lasting
Andrew,
for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
yeah. Andrew, thanks so
Okay.
much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.